guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the Russian loyalist group. So the Russian loyalist group today, or in this case the Russian Federation, made a bunch of nukes. However, they're more than 60% of their arsenal is in Baja California, as you may not know. You probably don't know this because I'm just saying this just right now. However, I do have one thing to say about it. So Baja California over here, this little region over here, and all of this right here before the border is Baja California. That's its own state of the Russian Federation. And well, they kind of want, or it's not kind of, but they want their own country. They want independence. And Russia doesn't really have a choice right now because the Baja California is threatening them with their own weapon of mass destruction. So the Russian Federation doesn't really have a choice at this point. So what is going to happen is they are going to create their own country. They're going to become independent, just like they said. So what's going to happen is we are going to have, since this is the only other country that's actually yellow, we're going to decrease that a little bit as well. So Baja California, they are going to become independent. So let's do this real quick. The snap of, well, actually not the snap of my fingers, just cut to when I have Baja California. Okay, so we have Baja California now. I almost have all of it in, just keep coloring it in. Baja California is now independent. But now, other countries also want independence as well. So at the very moment, we have other countries forming over here as well, which in this case is going to include the northwestern provinces, the Great Potato Country, and also the Washington Natives. In this case, the Great Potato Nation is Idaho. So, just to make it clear, we are going to have a very bright, so this is Idaho, so they are going to be fleeing. So with this, they, not just them, but while they are being formed, we have the rest of the nukes being transported to Alaska. The Alaskan Russian loyalists, the last of the loyalists, are being formed. And so we have the Idaho country right here being formed, which doesn't really look like Idaho in real life. However, it is what it is. So now we really just need to fix this up real quick. I don't know what's going on right there, but something was going on right there. Besides for that, we also are going to have, since that is that, we have the Washington Native country over here being formed. And since they're fleeing everything to Alaska, everything until here is Washington's. Yes, everything until here. And then, let's just cut till we have all this. Okay, now that Washington is finally its own country, this little area over here is, well, most of it is going to go to Baja California. Most of it. So what's going to happen is let's do this. So most of this over here is going to go to Baja California. Okay, now that Baja California has taken all this over here, the Washingtonians are going to take as much as they can. So first off, we have them taking over as many provinces as they can over here. And then we have the other one taking provinces over here. They're going to end up taking about this right here. And with this land that they are going to have now, we have the rest of it going to the Washingtonians over here. And now that the Washingtonians, the Baja Californians, and some of California over here going away, and the Idaho Potato Country over here, we do also have one more nation needing to depart from that area as well, which is basically all of this area over here. We need to make this just a little bit darker right there, so that is good. Now let's cut till we have this. Now we have basically all of the north Canadians over here that have departed. And now that this has happened, let's just up the opacity over here. So their capital basically is right here. That's basically what is happening right here. Let's just fix this up real quick. So now let's create the capital. So these capitals are going to develop quite quickly. So since their capital is right here, we have that capital right there. We have a capital over here. Since it's really hard to see that, we're just going to keep it like that. And then we're going to put one over here. We're going to replace this one right here as the capital. Now that we have the capital for Washingtonia, we're going to need a capital for over here. And then we're also going to need one for over here as well, which in this case is going to be right here. And with that, I will come back when we have the cities as well. Okay, now that we have the major cities of this northwestern one, we also are going to have to do it over here as well. So we have one right here, and we're going to have one right here. And then we're going to have one right here. And then we're going to have one right over here. And then one right here. And then one right over here. And that'll be all, for now at least. And so with this, we don't have to look at that anymore. We can downgrade the provinces. And now we can look at this. So after all this ended, let's look at the new nuclear arsenal tier list. Let's look at it. So we got 1, 2, 3, and well, now we have to have a 4, of course. We kind of have to, you know? So with this, we got a number 4, which is right here, which this is going to turn into, if this is, yeah, that's about the same size. So now we have a number 4, which in this case is actually Peru, since they did a lot of deals over there. And then we have Russia over here as number 5. Number 5 on the list with the best general nuclear power. And then, of course, we could list the amount of nuclear arms they have, except I don't particularly want to do that because then that articulates too much specifics, because it's better to have a general idea of which one is the best nuclear power in the world. And so after this, of course, they had to ditch the rest of California. So the Russian Federation only has Alaska, as I've stated. And well, Panama over here decides to ally with someone. So it's time to see what happens. It's time to see. So they are going to ally with someone. However, we do not know yet. And well, this whole border thing that happened is the whole reason why they are joining this alliance. They helped out with the border. So now we have this country over here joining, which is Baja California. And then we also have the not them, but the Washingtonians also helping out, being helped out. And those are the only 2 countries over here that are going to join this alliance. And well, since that is all we have discussed today, it is time to end today's episode. So thank you all for watching today's video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel right now, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace. God loves ya.